In Tompkins County have gone silent about the immigrant let out of jail and what the federal government describes as the sheriff's refusal to honor a warrant.
We are learning about the man's lengthy criminal history, a list longer than we knew, in a federal court hearing covered late today. By News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan.
Inside the downtown Syracuse federal courthouse, it was up to Magistrate Judge Therese Wiley-Danks whether Jesus Romero Hernandez would stay in custody, currently at the Oneida County Jail. She ordered he would, ruling, quote, he is a danger to the community, citing, quote, multiple arrests for violence. The federal prosecutor listing them in court. In Georgia, July 2020, family violence. September 2020, assault. And again in 2020, battery and family violence. Then, at an unknown time, he moved to Tompkins County, at one point living in the homeless encampment called The Jungle. In March of 2021, he was arrested for destroying the contents of a hotel room. In September 2023, arrested for putting a police officer in a chokehold. And in November of 2023, biting a corrections officer's finger and locking down his jaw, then punching that officer in the face. This is all after his 7 deportations in 2016, when at some point he again returned to the United States illegally. The prosecutor said some of the older cases are still open, that Romero Hernandez missed court dates with active arrest warrants.
Cameras are never allowed in federal court, but I want to point out something I noticed. There's almost always members of the public in the courtroom watching the proceeding, whether it be a family member of the defendant or a family member of a victim. In this case, there was nobody in the gallery, only reporters, perhaps an indication of this man's lack of ties to the area.
Romero Hernandez admitted to the most recent charge, served his time, and was let out, which has triggered this whole controversy with the Tompkins County Sheriff. In Syracuse, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.
The Tompkins County Sheriff hasn't responded to emails about this in days. The Tompkins County DA writes, quote, I will not be speaking to the media about this matter, and no one from my office will either. Close quote. Both leaders neglecting to provide basic information on what is now a closed case.
The Cayuga